So can you see the presentation? Yes, anybody unmute and just give me reply. Can you hear me? Yes, I start recording. Yes, can you hear me? Can you see the presentation? Yes, yes, okay, Gaurav. Yes, thank you. So now I welcome you all to this session of Engineering Mathematics for GATE Examination 2021. This program is organized by AICT sponsored Prerna Center for SC and ST students along with Center of Excellence Srinivas Ramanujan Center for Enhancement of Mathematical Abilities. So myself, Mrs. Boite Gauri, Assistant Professor in Engineering Department. So in this session, I take the part of Engineering Mathematics. So before start of the session, just I will explain the pattern on marking scheme. So you already aware about this. So general aptitude having 15 marks, then engineering mathematics having 13 marks for specially civil branch, but it ranges vary from 11 to 15 marks for branch to branch. Okay, and the questions from your subject is 72 marks. Okay, so total questions are 100 marks, and there are some questions which are multiple choice of questions, and some questions are numerical answer questions. So you have to find out the accurate answer, and you have to type that answer with accurate decimal up to some prefix decimal. Okay, so this is the pattern. You already aware this, but I right. So next is okay. So next part is topics, and the topics for mathematics are linear algebra, calculus, differential equation, complex variable, probability and statistic, numerical methods, vector analysis, and discrete mathematics. So these are the topics, and the mapping of these topics along with the branches. This is the mapping. So if we see civil branch, so in civil branch there is part linear algebra, calculus, differential equation, probability, and numerical method. So for mechanical, again linear algebra, calculus, differential equation. So complex variable is addition, probability and statistic, numerical methods. And for electrical branch, linear algebra, calculus, differential equation, complex variable, probability and statistic. Okay. So vector and other part is not there for the electrical. So now today we in the my lecture today and tomorrow's lecture I covered first part linear algebra, which is required for this all branches. Okay. So in this linear algebra, the topics which are covered is types of matrices and example based on this, or sometimes these types we require for the next part. Then determinant, its property, and example based on the determinant. Then inverse of matrix, its properties. Next part is transformation. Then rank of the matrix, system of linear equations, and eigenvalues and eigenvectors. So out of this part, the last part is very important, eigenvalues and eigenvector. But the last two parts I covered in next lecture. Today I try to cover this first preliminary part and rank of the matrix. Okay. So now We already know that the types of matrices, typical types are column matrix, row matrix, then square matrix, then triangular matrices, upper triangular or lower triangular, then scalar matrix, diagonal matrix and identity matrix. But apart from this, we require the types of matrices for MCQ type of questions which are important are. So first is symmetric matrix. So what is symmetric matrix? If we take the transpose of matrix and if A and A transpose are equal or Aij is equal to Aj for all elements, then it is a symmetric matrix. Okay. Then skew symmetric matrix. So if A is equal to minus times A transpose, this is in the upper script. So minus A transpose, it means Aij is equal to minus times Aj for all matrices. Then more than that, symmetric matrix extension is Hermitian matrix. So A, if matrix A is equal to A bar transpose, that means we get conjugate of all elements and then we take transpose. So then it is the Hermitian matrix. So Aij is equal to Aj bar. So it is conjugate of this element Aij. In that case, complex numbers are there. And if all entries are symmetric, it is similar to symmetric matrix. Then singular matrix. So if determinant of A is 0, it is singular matrix. Then non-singular matrix. So if determinant is non-zero, then inverse of the matrix. So matrix B is said to be inverse if A inverse is identity or A inverse is equal to A inverse A is identity. Then important part is orthogonal matrix. So when matrix is orthogonal, if A inverse is equal to A transpose and adjoint of matrix, so it is transpose of cofactor matrix. Okay. So these are the types of matrices which are important. We have to recall all these matrices. Okay. So what is transpose of matrix? So when we take interchange its rows and columns, we obtain the transpose. Okay. So when we interchange the rows and columns, we obtain the transpose and we denote it as A raised to power t, that is A transpose. Okay. And the dimension of matrix reverse. So matrix A is 2 by 3, A transpose become 3 by 2. So important properties are A plus B transpose is same as A transpose plus B transpose. Then AB transpose is B transpose A transpose. KA transpose is K times A transpose and A transpose transpose is A. Just recalling because somewhere we are using while solving the examples. Okay. Then you know symmetric matrix and skew symmetric. Matrix is symmetric if A is equal to A transpose. And if it is skew symmetric, if A is equal to minus times A transpose. Now what are the properties? So note the properties. Matrix A into A transpose is always symmetric matrix. Then A plus A transpose by 2 is also always symmetric, whatever the matrix A. Then A minus A transpose by 2 is also always skew symmetric matrix. And every matrix we can return as a sum or addition of symmetric matrix plus skew symmetric matrix. So option is given for any matrix A, which of the following is incorrect, and such properties are given to you. So if you know all these properties, you can easily identify the incorrect property. Okay. So I will provide the notes. You can refer it. Then singular matrix, again determinant is 0. So these are some examples. Non-singular means determinant non-zero. Now I come to the next part, inverse of the matrix. So if A and B are two square matrices of same order such that AB is equal to BA is equal to identity matrix, then this B is called inverse of matrix A, or it is A inverse. And when inverse exists, if matrix is non-singular or it is unique matrix. Okay. So first of all, A inverse, how we find out? 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of matrix A. Second, reverse law, AB inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. Second law is important. AB inverse is equal to reverse law, B inverse into A inverse. The third property, A transpose inverse, we can interchange transpose and inverse, is same as A inverse transpose. And the fourth property, A inverse inverse is identity, A matrix itself. Okay. So everybody getting this? Yes, please reply. Everybody getting this? Yes, if you reply, then yes, thank you, Shoaib and Ananta. So now I continue next part. So again, I am dealing with this property because sometimes we are using this property and we have to find out adjoint matrix also. If matrix A is given to you and you can calculate A inverse determinant of A, and you have to find out adjoint of A. Sometimes by using reverse law, we have to solve the examples. Okay. So now next type, inverse of 2 by 2 matrix. So sometimes there are example based on the this topic. So 2 by 2 matrix is given and you have to find out the inverse. So how we find out? Quickly, inverse of 2 by 2 matrix. Okay. So if A is matrix with first row is element A, B, second row is C and D, and A is non-singular, then only we can find out inverse. Then A inverse is equal to, how we find out A inverse? So A inverse is equal to 1 upon determinant of A, and I interchange the diagonal elements. I interchange the diagonal elements. So here it become D and here it become A, and I change the sign of off diagonal element. So what is the off diagonal element? C and P. So it become minus C minus B. Okay. So in this way we can quickly find out the inverse of 2 by 2 matrix. I repeat how we find out A inverse. It is 1 upon determinant of A into, in the diagonal element I interchange these two elements. If A11 is A and A22 is D, now in new matrix A11 become D, A22 become A. Then I change the sign of off diagonal element. So here it become minus C and here it is minus B. Okay. And 1 upon determinant of A. So what is determinant? AD minus BC. Then matrix is D minus B minus C A. Okay. So we see quickly example. Find inverse of the matrix A is, the elements of A are 2, 3, 5, 7. So first of all, what we require to find out A inverse? Determinant of A. So find out quickly determinant. So product of this 14 minus 15. So it become minus 1. So determinant of A is minus 1. Now A inverse, I interchange the diagonal elements. So here first element becomes 7. Here second diagonal element become 2. And I change the sign of diagonal. So here it is minus 2. Minus 5, minus 3. And then I multiply inside this determinant minus 1. So it is minus 7 plus 3 plus 5 minus 2. So in this way, quickly we can find out A inverse. Okay. So I hope everybody understand how to find out A inverse. Yes. So can we solve example based on A inverse? Yes. So first of all, we simplify example. Yes. Find the inverse of matrix P If P is 4 plus 3i minus I and 4 minus 3i, find out the P inverse. So everybody start solving. You can see my screen. Yes, please you can unmute and reply me. Then only I know you are getting my point or you are listening to me. So start solving and find out P inverse. Yes, so first find out determinant. What is the determinant? Find determinant. Yes. What is determinant? Anybody please reply. What is determinant? Yes, nobody is there, I think. What is determinant? 26, 24. Rekha Taur and Shoaib give 24. So let us we calculate determinant of the matrix. So multiply this for how we calculate it. So multiply these two numbers 4 plus 3i into 4 minus 3i. So it is of the type a plus ib into a minus ib. So what we are getting 4 plus 3i into 4 minus 3i. Yes, 4 plus 3i into 4 minus 3i. So it is a plus ib, a minus ib. So 16 minus 3 into 3 it is 9 and I square is minus 1. So it becomes plus 9, right? So 16 plus 9. So what we are getting? 24 or 25, 25 number. Here 25 and minus minus plus I square. So 25 minus 1 it is 24. So determinant of P is 24 and as I told you, what we do? We interchange the diagonal elements. So here my first element become 4 minus 3i, second is 4 plus 3i and we change the sign of diagonal element. So it become minus I, it become plus I. So 1 upon 24, 4 minus 3i, I minus I, 4 plus 3i. So 4 options are given. So instead of calculating and multiplying all these things, you can easily calculate P inverse of 2 by 2 matrix by using the previous formula. Okay. So everybody getting this? Yes. So now we see one more example. If P is equal to matrix A0, 0B, find P inverse and options are given to you. A0, 0A, B option is B0, A1, C option is 1 by A0, 0, 1 by B, D option is A0, 0, 1 by B. So find out the answer. P is given A0, 0B, find out P inverse and you can use previous uh, rule also for finding 2 by 2 inverse of 2 by 2 matrix or you can use another trick also. So start solving. Yes, you can unmute your mic and ask doubt, or you can unmute your mic and give answer, no problem. Yes, many of you give answer C. Ananta, Rushikesh, okay, good. Then Shoaib. Yes, C is the right answer. Okay, so let us see how we get C is the answer. So we are finding determinant of P. So it is A into P, and by previous formula, it is 1 upon determinant of P. We interchange the diagonal elements and change the sign of off diagonal. But off diagonal are 0, so minus 0 is again 0. And when I divide this B by AB, I am getting 1 by A. When I divide the number A by AB, I am getting 1 by B. So in this way, we get 1 by A, 0, 0, 1 by B. This is our option. Anybody calculate from other trick? Another trick is there? Yes? Yes, you can share with your friends. No problem. Other trick? Yes, you can unmute your mic and discuss with us. So I will tell you how we check another way P inverse, correct P inverse. So we know that P into P inverse is identity matrix, right? So P into P inverse is identity. Then first row and first column must be first element of identity matrix. So it must be 1. So when we are getting first row and first column 1, only this is A into 1 by 8 is 1 and 0 into 0. Okay. And then first row, second column we get 0. Second row, first column we require 0 and second row, second column 1. So only this C satisfy the condition P inverse is identity. So this is the correct option. Okay. So if you don't remember the formula, no problem. You can cross check P inverse is identity. Which option gives P inverse identity? And you can give the answer. Okay. Okay. Now I come to orthogonal matrix. Yes, orthogonal matrix is a matrix such that A transpose is equal to product of A transpose into A is identity. So it means A transpose is nothing but A inverse. So when we are finding transpose of matrix and we multiply matrix A with A transpose, if we get identity matrix, then A is an orthogonal matrix. So it should be square matrix. And what are the properties? So determinant of that orthogonal matrix is either 1 or minus 1. Then A transpose is always equal to A inverse. And magnitude of each row or column is always 1. Okay, so that means suppose A11 square plus A12 square. So cos square plus sin square is 1, or A11 square plus A21 square. If I take column magnitude, then also it is 1. So magnitude of any row or any column is 1. And if A is orthogonal, then A inverse, A transpose are also orthogonal matrices. Okay. Then properties of determinant, which you know, but just I recall. So the value of determinant does not change if we interchange rows or columns. And if second property is very important, any two rows or columns are identical, that means same or multiple of each other, then its determinant is 0. Okay. So any two rows or columns are either same or multiple of each other, then the determinant of matrix is 0. Then third important property, determinant of triangular or diagonal matrix is nothing but the product of its diagonal elements. Okay. Then determinant of A transpose is same as determinant of A, and determinant of adjoint of A is same as the determinant of A raised to n minus 1. Okay. So These are the properties of determinant. Now we see example based on this properties of determinant. Okay. So first of all, for which values of x matrix is singular, where A is equal to matrix first row 8x0, second row 402, third row 1260. Okay. So what is given? If A is singular matrix, so find the value of x. Okay. So when A is singular means its determinant is 0. So you must know how to calculate determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. So find out the determinant and calculate the value of x. Okay. So please, I required reply. Value of x. Quick that way, and please reply so I can understand you are listening or not. So matrix is 8x0 402 1260, and what is given? A is singular matrix, so you have to find out the variable value of variable x. Okay, so calculate. We know if A is singular, its determinant is 0. So calculate determinant value of A, equate it to 0. Okay. Yes, 4 is the correct answer. Yes, Prachi, correct. Rekha Prajakta also give correct answer. 4 is the correct answer. So very good. So we see how we get. So what is the determinant of A? First 8 into this. So 8 into 0 minus 12. So here 0 minus 12. Minus times x into 0 minus 2 into 12, that is minus 24, plus 0 into 6 into 4, 24 minus 0, that is 24, but here it is 0. So what we get? Minus 12 into 8, minus 96. This minus minus plus 24x is 0. So therefore minus 96 plus 24x is 0. So 24x is 90 plus 96 and x become 4. So such a simple example, just you have to recall the property of singular matrix. Okay, and solve the, find out the correct coefficient with correct sign, and you will get answer. Okay. Yes, I hope you understand. So now we see next example. Find the determinant of the given matrix. Matrix is 4 by 4 matrix. First is 1 0 0 0. Second is 100 1 0 0. Third is 100 200 1 and 0. Fourth row is 100 200 300 1 and 0. So it is 4 by 4 matrix. So calculate the determinant of matrix A. And for manually calculation, it is very difficult to calculate 4 by 4 matrix. Up to 3 by 3 it is okay. So we have to use some property. So you recall that and just give me the answer. Some people are joining very late. Yes, what is the answer? Yes, it is 4 by 4 matrix, but which type of matrix it is? Yes, those who understand can unmute and give reply. Yes. Anybody? Yes, lower triangular. Very good. It is lower triangular. Prachi, give the answer. It is lower triangular. And just I show you the property. If matrix is upper triangular, lower triangular, or diagonal matrix, what is the determinant? Just product of its diagonal elements. So now you tell me the answer. You can easily tell me the answer immediately. If you observe, it is lower triangular matrix and the determinant is just product of diagonal elements. So find out the product of these diagonal elements. Yes, product of this 1, 1, 1 and 1. So 1 into 1 into 1 into 1, it is 1. And what we are getting answer? Answer is 1. So determinant of matrix A is 1. Okay. So for numerical type examples, such examples are asked. So just determinant is product of the diagonal element. And when such large matrix is given, definitely some simple trick is there. So no lengthy calculations are there. So you have to use properties. Okay. Now next is find the value of this expression PQ inverse is equal into P. Okay. And how we simplify PQ inverse into P? So PQ inverse by reverse law, it is Q inverse P inverse and into this P as it is. Okay. But we know that P inverse into P is identity. So here it become Q inverse into identity and it is Q inverse. So simplification of this matrix is only Q inverse. So such examples are there. We already see this example and this two. Now one more example. If P is equal to 502, 030, 201, then find the inverse of matrix A. Okay. So calculate the inverse. So everybody can see the screen. Calculate A inverse. Four options are given to you and you can directly multiply and cross check, or you can use minor and cofactor, no problem. So just find out. So I can go to next point. Yes, many of you give answer for previous example.
Option A.
So anybody give answer? Yes, what is the inverse? Yes, Ananta Shingade, option C, Prajakta Ivre, option A. Yes, just you both of you cross check your answer. Yes, but good. You try it. So actually A is the correct answer. Okay. So how we find out A is the correct answer? Or I will take one more slide. So you find out this P into P inverse. So first row and first column. So 5 into 0 and determinant of this into -4. So 5 minus 4, it become 1. Then first row, second column, 0, 0, 0. Then first row, third column, -10 plus 0 plus 10. So it is 0. So first P into P inverse. So A is the correct option. Just to cross check, the product of these two matrices is identity matrix. Okay. Another way is there. You have to find out cofactor, minors, and all these things. So here answer is A option. Okay. So many of you give option A. So just Ananta, you cross check your answer. Rekha and Akash, you give correct answer. Okay. Now we go to next example. If P is equal to 1 upon root 2, 0, 1 by root 2. Second row 0, 1, 0. Third row -1 by root 2, 0, 1 by root 2. Then which of the following option is incorrect? Okay. So determinant of matrix P is 1, option 1. Then P is orthogonal. Then P inverse is equal to P transpose and all eigenvalues are real. These are the 4 options are given to you and you have to find out the incorrect option. So you check the determinant, then check P is orthogonal or not, or you can use any logic and find out the incorrect answer. Okay. So first, so I think I cannot today complete rank. Just I give introduction, but after this example and in, so you first calculate the answer. So what about the determinant of matrix P? Which is correct answer? So if you calculate, definitely determinant is 1 here. And we know the property, this B and C are equal. Well, same meaning. If P is orthogonal, then P inverse is P transpose. And we have to find out incorrect option. So P is orthogonal and C is wrong. It never happened. Or if P inverse is equal to P transpose, then if P is not orthogonal, this is not happen. So both of them are either correct for this matrix or either incorrect. But one of the option is incorrect. So definitely B and C are correct option. Now we have to check only for A and D. So just to check A option is correct or not, because already B and C having same meaning. So both cannot incorrect. We have to find out only one incorrect option, right? So both are not incorrect. So for this matrix P, if P is orthogonal, definitely C option is correct. Or if C option is correct, definitely P is an orthogonal matrix. Okay. So these two meaning having same means these two options are either it is correct or incorrect for this. But we have to find out incorrect means only one incorrect. So one of them is correct, one incorrect, it is not possible. So both are correct. So just check A or D option. So just find out determinant of matrix P. Yes. Yes, many of you, Anurag give option D. Then Vinaya Dhane, yes, Prajakta, correct, option D. Okay. So correct. So here first three things are satisfied. So definitely we are not finding eigenvalues and anything. So first three things are simple. Which are the simple things are applicable? We are checking this and we cannot easily find out the incorrect option. So D is the uh, incorrect option. These all eigenvalues are real. Here actually we are getting complex eigenvalues if we find out the uh, characteristic polynomial. But we are, without checking this, we are using some logic. First two are B and C is right, and A is also we are checking. So A is 1, determinant is 1. So therefore we are getting incorrect option is D. Okay. Now next example, find the matrix A, where A is the matrix 2 minus 4 7 1 9 5. Okay. So first matrix is 3 by 1, second matrix is 1 by 3. So resultant product matrix is 3 by 3. Okay. So I calculate the determinant. So here why I write determinant is 0. Why I write determinant is 0. Which property I apply? Anybody can tell me? Yes, anybody can tell me which by using which property? First we calculate, because sometimes by observing matrix A we think it is not possible, but first row first column 2, first row second column here 18, first row third column 10, second row first column. So in this way we are multiplying this and we are getting 3 rows. But if we observe this, these 3 rows are multiple of this row 1 9 and 5, and therefore there are 2 rows which are multiple of each other, or all these 3 rows are multiple of each other. So all rows are multiple of each other, and we know that if rows are multiple of each other, directly determinant is 0. So no need to calculate actual value of determinant. By observing this, rows are multiple, we write its determinant is 0. Okay. So I hope you understand the part of preliminaries which I covered. Now I come to the next part, but I think it is we cannot cover. So just I read the rank of matrix topic, or you have some doubt, you can share with me now. Yes. So if you have any doubt, you can share with me. In next session, I will discuss rank, then system of linear equation, and example based on eigenvalues and eigenvector. And most of the time, there is example on eigenvalues and eigenvector. Okay. So if you have any doubt, any suggestions, you can share with me. You can come with some examples which you have next time. Suppose you try some example, you cannot find out the answer, or you are not getting how the answer is this. So you can come with that. Okay. So link of attendance and feedback is shared. So just check it and you fill it. Okay. And give me reply. Okay. Yes. Anybody having doubt? You can unmute and give me reply. So next time we see rank of matrix properties and example based on this rank of the matrix. Okay. So just now I would like to share some tips. So when a question is from mathematics background or any question, so you read the question very carefully, and especially for mathematics, uh, read the question cool and calm and find what is given in the question and what we have to find out. Okay. Then sometimes we are not required to solve actual example. We can substitute the values from option and we will get correct answer. Like find the solution of given system. So if system is lengthy, so don't waste time for solving the system. Just use one by one option, substitute the solution in the given system, and which check which system satisfy the given solution. So no need always to solve the example in mathematics. Sometimes you can use substitution from options, or just read the option and you can eliminate some wrong options or right option and you can find out the accurate one. Okay. Also, we can use some counter examples to identify the correct or incorrect option and we can find out the correct answer. Okay. So I hope this is preliminary session, but you understand some tricks and how to solve some example. Okay. So in next session, I will conduct on eigenvalues and eigenvectors. So I already share the link of feedback and attendance form in your chat box. So it will open up to only 6:15 or 6:30. Okay, so immediately you fill out that form, and when you come for next lecture, you can come with your queries or some examples, doubts. So I will feel better. Okay, so thank you. So nobody will have doubt. Okay, so check is the link is open and just so we can see you tomorrow. Okay. I left the meeting now. Okay. So you just fill the feedback